Okay, not bad. And your legs too. Okay. So how many times am I going to do this? And we have a stick. Just did the stick, which is body weight. Just to make sure I get in a good position. Wow. Just to practice the form. Now we're going to do the bar, because the bar has its own weight. And also the bar is thicker, metal, a little bit different from the stick. We're going to practice the bar real quick. I'm going to go up from like 1 pound to 45 pounds. We're going to see how we move the bar with that. And then I don't know, I'm going to slap on some weight. Not a lot. Like the first couple of weeks is probably going to be figuring out how to move weight without hurting myself. So it's just a little. We really have to go all the way down. Okay, like right in that crook. Right. It's supposed to be like in that crook. And then when I went down, my knees felt better when I pointed my toes out just a little bit. So I have very long arms, very long legs. I don't know. I think I have a proportionate body actually. My femurs are pretty long. That was obviously not a lot of weight, but handle it seriously. Okay, 2 sets. 2 hard sets. So last time I was able to do 6 reps with 185. Started with 135. So we'll slap on the 135. Should I just jump up to 185? Because last time I did 5 sets. And I did 12 reps with 135, 10 reps with 155, 8 reps with 175, and then 6 reps with 185. So should I do 135 and then jump straight to like a hard, like just go straight to 185? Or should I like try 185? Dude, I don't know. Should I go to like 155? Like right in the middle? I don't know. I've not really gone for strength training before. I usually just go for like endurance or like a blend of like hybrid strength, if that makes any sense. I'm trying to build the strength that allows me to lift the car off of the ground. That's basically what I'm trying to do. So. But I also don't want to hurt myself. A little better. Oh, I feel like I undid what I just did. Okay, so this is 135. Last time I did this for 12. I want to, oh shit, man. Maybe I should put more on. Because last time I did 5 sets, I went all the way up to 185 and I did that for 6. So if I can do 185 for 6, maybe I should, I want to save all my strength for like pushing the boundaries, right? You're not like, you're trying to grow stronger, right? So I know I can do 185. I can do it for 6. So I may as well start with 185. I mean, I did the warm-ups. I did warm-up with the stick. I did warm-up with the bar. My knees feel good. They don't click. They did one pop at the beginning, but they always do. This one always does. Okay, so 185, 135. I'm really good at math. Just give me a second here. 185 minus 135 through. Yeah, it's like 50, I know, it's like 50 pounds, right? Shut the fuck up. 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, yeah, it's 50 pounds. So, add the 25 and the 25. Alright. So this is 45, 25. This is 45, 25. But last time I did this though, like my butt was like all out. I'm not like 100% sure on my form. But bro, relax. It doesn't have to be perfect. You're trying to grow strength, man. You did 2 practice rounds. Just see how many of these you can do with the goodest form as you can make. And let bygones be bygones. You know why nobody squats heavy is because it's scary, okay? It's something people don't talk about, alright? Just don't be a pussy, man. Fuck you, dude. I know punk ass bitch. There's some weight on the bar. Remember, you gotta get my hands like this. Yeah, the butt sticks out a little bit, yeah. Lifting heavy is hard. Not that much. I didn't want to sit down all the way that time. I'm starting to see dizzy. I don't know if I should go anymore. We'll go one more. And we'll wrap it. Yeah. Perfect form, my ass. Breathe, hands up. That's first one. Loose. You don't keep it locked. Loose. This coming from someone who's exceptionally long arms. So think about how much work it takes for a heart to pump all that blood to the arm. Oxygenated blood. GG. You're right. Yeah, right. GG. Alright, intensity. I mean, yeah, I'm gonna have to get used to holding a lot of pressure in my body. It's not something I'm not accustomed to really, a lot of. Like I obviously can hold an amount of pressure, but that amount of pressure, yeah, I need to start increasing like the amount of force I can exert from my core, from within. Sweet. That's cool. Well, we did 8. Do I think I can go up to 200 pounds? This is going to be my hardest set. So I said 2 sets. That was a hard set. Well, it was harder than, 185 for 8. Last time I did 6. But I also took my time. If I go up to 200 pounds, I'd probably only be able to do like 3 at most. Like seriously, like 1 or 2 or 3 at most. So, I mean, there I am right now placing limits on myself. Like, yeah. So, like, that's another component about it. It's like internal pressure, like, yeah, holding that weight up for that long. I mean, honestly, if I just did the reps faster, it probably wouldn't have been that bad. But it did them nice and slow, and I'm already fucking sweaty from 1 set. That's crazy. I think hard is the way to go. I just like high intensity, like very heavy. Like it's hard to press that weight up. I'm not used to pressing even my own body weight up over my head, So, yeah, my skill at lifting weights is not as good as my skill at, I don't know, juggling. Playing the harmonica. Well, some weights. I mean, I do lift weights, but it's like dumbbells and shit. Like when it comes to like being a barbell bro, which is essentially all my workouts, like barbell squats, RDLs, backwards lunge. All of my workouts today include this barbell. My push day is dips, that's no barbell. Bench, overhead press, barbell. Pull-ups for pull day, rows, and then deadlift. So that's all barbells. Like there's like 3 workouts that don't need a barbell. 2. Alright, I am going to go up weight. I don't know that I'm going to do 200 pounds. Maybe just add 10 pounds to this and see if I can. I mean, I did 8. Do you think you could do another 8 of this? Yes, I do think that I can do another 8 of this. Especially if I don't go down as deep. I don't sit down in the squat. If I just like, that actually is like a shelf. Like, it is like a shelf when you put your arms back a little bit. If I just go like this far. If I just go like this far, I bet you I could do another 8 of this. Yeah. Especially if I don't go as far. I'm talking about intensity. I don't want to go too hard on my first, 3 weeks. I don't want to go, honestly, my first month, I wanted to just be kind of, going through the motions. Just making sure that my knee's good. You keep putting boundaries on yourself, Drew. Shut up. Throw 10 pounds on there. That's gonna make it 205. We'll just show yourself that you can do 200 pounds. Just do like, because honestly, like maybe this whole first month I'm not even gonna get in like a crazy good workout because I'm still figuring out what my limits are. Like maybe I don't work out like this hard, my intensity isn't that high. Yeah, I would say that my intensity wasn't that high for the last one. I'm glad that we had this talk. A medium amount of intensity. How much effort? I give it like a medium amount of effort. So a medium amount of intensity, a medium amount of effort. We put 205 on now. That's a 10, that's a 10, we have 185, 20, 205. I'm not going to go down this deep. We're going to see how many I can do. This is the most I've ever squatted before. Like literally, I'm breaking my own record now because I've not really tried to figure out how much I can squat, how much I can deadlift, how much I can bench press. I never cared about that stuff. I never did. Like I was more curious about like martial arts and being aerobic and explosive and plyometric-y without the need for strength. But yeah, no, I mean, I feel like strength, I don't know. I feel like it's just something I've never done. So this is like a new world to me, strength. So, and I'm nervous. Honestly, this is 205 pounds. It's not something I've ever squatted before. Alright, you ready? We're gonna go for like 2 or 3. I'm not gonna go for a crazy amount here. I'm gonna see how many we can do. That's the promise. We're gonna see how many we can do. That's it. I need to do less weight, yeah. So we did 3. We did 3. That is what I said I would do. I feel like I could have put more intensity into that. I feel like I could put more effort into that. I do feel like it was a lot of weight though, so I don't think I have the trust in my muscles to hold all that weight. So honestly, I'm gonna have to build trust. I think I'm gonna have to take some weight off. 185 is gonna be my number. I'm gonna try and hit 185 regularly. And once it becomes regular, I'm gonna go to 195. I'm gonna make that regular. And then we're gonna go to 205. That's gonna become regular. So that's the goal. 185 is my regular. 205 is the max that I've done so far. So that's how you do it. Okay. I think I could do one more set of 185 and just get a good pump in. Maybe. 2 or 3. Okay. That's cool. One segundo. What? Yes, they were ugly reps, but we're just gonna count that. You know why? Because I just don't have that strength yet. I mean, to like be able to do it perfect. But I need to give myself something to look forward to. I mean, I did do my half run. I did 205, so I can say that that's like my max that I've done so far. Which I guess I've never squatted my body weight before. This is okay. It's okay. I know everybody right off break wants you to be a 1,000-pound man. You can lift, you can, between your deadlift, your bench press, and your squat, you can lift 1,000 pounds. Right off the bat, you're expected to be 1,000 pounds, or you're not a man. Man, I cannot tell you how many people I know that are bigger and stronger than me, that are part of that 1,000-pound club. And whenever I want to, if we're in like a fight, so to speak, I mean, I don't know. Let's not go that way. If we were to get into a fight, like, I can see myself 9 times out of 10 winning that fight. Just because it's knowledge, it's how, and then your skill level of utilizing your body the way that your body is, how long your arms are, how short your arms are, how big, little, torso, weight, not weight, like, you know, having weight, not having weight. I don't know. Like all these different factors, you know. Gosh, why do I even have to say that? Because I feel insecure about my weight. Alright? The weight that I'm pushing, the weight that I'm slinging. It's not a lot. And I know people that would be like, you little bitch. And I'm like, fuck you. I'll beat the shit out of you, bro. Come over to my house. Let's grill up some steaks, have some beers, and we'll fuck you up. I'm like, what the fuck? Yeah, right. Let's go. Let's go. Let's see what you got. What the fuck? Yeah, of course, if you had a gun, you'd win. But if I had a gun, then we'd still be on even playing field, okay? All right? So, like, what are we even talking about here? You're like, oh, I can lift weight. Well, I can beat your ass. I'm like, what the fuck, bro? Oh, man. Lifting weights does not mean that you can fight. It doesn't. You fighting people, and especially if you can fight people who can fight, like, come on. Yeah, you just have to have that dog in you, man. That's what everybody says. Always like, I just have that dog in me. I'm gonna systematically tear apart that dog bit by bit. And if you think that you have more endurance than me, well, let's test it. You think that your will or your heart is more powerful than my will or my heart? Let's find out. Hand to hand. No cheats. You cheat, you die. Those are the rules. You cheat, you die. That would be great, yeah. You have like a blood sport type of like game where it's like, yeah, you could kill a person, but that's very dishonorable. Like Bloodsport, the movie, you know, a Bloodsport style tournament or whatever. But like, remember when that guy cheated at the end and he threw fucking powder in that guy's eyes, and you're like, kill that guy. Like, that's not how we do that shit. I kill that guy. Like, imprison him. No, like, no, death. Death, because people can die in those things, right? I don't know. Man. All these things are like debate and shit. I don't know how people should live. I just want to live growing in strength and capabilities, and I want my son to grow in strength and capabilities, and for him to be very successful in the world. And I want to be successful too. I mean, sometimes I forget. I don't know. Never mind, we're gonna lift. Thanks. I appreciate it. How you doing? How you been? All right. What do? What up, homie? We're gonna do 255. Yeah. So this is 205. 255. I mean, that's what I did last time. I did 255. I did 5 sets last time. 255 was during my 3rd set. Then I did 8. And then I did my 4th set. I did 6. So 255 is probably a good starting point. So just did my practice round. That makes sense. And lifting weights is seriously, like it's neurological work, man. It is very like nervous system oriented. So like, honestly, bro, I see it. I see the vision. You want to get stronger, just pick 6. I have 9 exercises. I do 9 exercises. But you can pick like the basic 6 and just do the basic 6. And load them up, 2 hard sets. You get like do 3 sets, 1 practice set, 2 hard sets. And you keep trying to push the envelope every single time, just a little bit. Damn. Yeah, I mean, I feel like that's really all what lifting is. That's why it's important to write down your shit. weights, man. Especially when you're new, I feel to anything. I feel like anything new scares you, and lifting weights is just it's like that scary thing. I don't want to rip anything. I don't want to pull anything. You know. But it's also that thing that if you fear that, you might just end up pulling something, ripping something. So it's really just to take the bull by the horns. Let's go. Get a 10. 255. What's up, Jim? How you doing? All right, 1 set. I'm still let you go. Just let the towel. Yeah. It's hard. It's not easy lifting weights. Thank you. I've not practiced lifting weights a lot, like barbells specifically. I've stayed away from finding out my max squat, my max deadlifts, and my max bench press since, like, honestly, from my point of view, it started with like at 18 or something. I'm 36 now, and I'm like, maybe there's something to having incredible strength. Like, so I'm gonna give it a try. But that means that this process, I'm gonna look really sloppy at the beginning. I mean, well, yeah, I'm gonna look incredibly weak, is what, like, I guess my biggest fear is. But fuck it, man. Just fucking, why not? Just do the lifting, do the things that are scary, and then just do it in front of people. At least that proves it. That proves what. That was 255. I have to go up in weight because I did 10. Thank you for reminding me. Drew, write it down. Write it down, Drew. 10, 255 pounds. How was the intensity on that? That was good. Good intensity. How was the effort? The effort was also good. I put in good effort. Yeah, I would say that was good effort. That's an exercise that's easy to put good effort in. I feel like the squat, it's especially at the start, when you're not comfortable with like your squat technique, your squat form, when you're not comfortable with like weight on the rack, you know. Yeah, I definitely have to work on my squat form, so that's probably gonna take like at least a month, like for sure. So 255, that's what I just did. I did that for 8. Let's try and make something so that I can only go for 6. 255. I mean, how strong do you think you can go? My grip is going to give out more than anything. I need to get hand reps. My strength and my grip is not as strong as I'd like it to be. So I can do another set of 255, or I can go up, which I feel like I'd like to go up. I only want to see that number go up. That's all I want to see, even if it's by a pound. So if that's the number that we're going for, poundage, how much force you can exert pound-wise against gravity, right? Yeah, it's a fucking long-ass breaks, goddamn. Yeah, it's a lot of nervous system work, man. I am sorry about this live stream. It's just like, yeah, what is he doing for... Yo, he's talking. He's just talking. He's resting. He's resting in between sets. How long has he been resting? 40 minutes now. Okay. I get off track. I really do. So 255. I'm still trying to figure out what weight I should use though. Like, should it go up another 50 pounds? Make it 300 pounds? Fuck it. 300 pounds for an RDL? Oh no, I don't know if I could do that, man. 10 reps was what I was able to do. 345 is my max deadlift. I don't want to go up that high, so we're going to do like 20 pounds. We'll do less than half of that. So we're 350, 60, 75. 375 is what the new number's going to be. Alright, we're going to go for 375. I'm going to go for 6. 6 is my goal. So if I can hit 6 easy, I'm going to go for an extra. If I can hit 6, and it's really hard struggle, I mean shit. Even if I need to put the weight down for my grip, I don't know. Alright, we're going to go for 6. Man, I'm telling you, I've only done 2 exercises, and I feel like my legs and my entire body is just ready for, like, a comatose. Alright. Got a long enough rest. Take a couple breaths. Alright, let's see. See what we can do. We're gonna see how many more we can go. We just did 4. My fingers are gonna give out. Alright. We did 6. Alright. What we got left is backwards lunge. I mean barbell lunge. Mi scusi. Alright, 2 hard sets. We're doing a barbell lunge now. So this is double leg stuff. Or single leg stuff. This is probably going to take the longest out of everything. I'm going to do it the same slow way. Alright, well, let me get started. I'm getting done any faster. We're going to do this right quick. All this week is going to be, I'm not trying to go too hard on my first week, my first 2 weeks, my first 3 weeks. I'm still building the skill of lifting barbell. I'm trying to do it smart, I'm not trying to hurt myself. I'm 36 years old now. I'm 36 years, 36 times have I traversed behind the sun. 37 if you include the time that I was in the womb. And you can't tell me what I was experiencing when I was in my mom's womb. You can't. You can't tell me. That's like me saying that I know that you don't experience it all, so what's the point? Why don't we just rip you in the shreds? You know what I mean? Like that's, what does it matter? Because I mean, you're not experiencing anything, right? Like that's insane. That's insanity. You have no idea what I'm experiencing. No one has any idea what anybody is possibly experiencing. But that being said, another person's experience can't rule another's. Okay, we did 6 with 275. Yep, cool. Okay. Done. I've never done backwards lunge with barbells before, so I actually don't know. This is like a lot of weight in my mind. Well, I don't know. It may not be a lot. It might be a lot, but we'll see. I might as well do it. I'm sweaty. Six. Let me go back in time real quick. I'll have to watch that back. Alright. It's good to watch yourself back. I'm definitely low energy. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely low energy, but it is towards the end of the workout. I don't know. I'm not trying to give myself excuses. It's just that I'm just telling you what it is. I mean, I'm not someone who's practiced doing lifting weights like someone who, you know, has for years, you know. Alright. Let's do one more set. Alright, we got one set left. One set left to go, and then we are done for this workout for the day. 55 minutes. Hey! 1 hour. Not bad. Alright, let's finish this. I want to go this leg, this back this time first. One set. We'll see how many we can do. I'm going to go for 6. We did last time. I'm going to go for 6, I'm going to rack the weight. And then I'm going to go for 6 again. That sounds good. You got this. Thanks, Jim. I appreciate you, homie. That leg, I gotta do this leg. One more set. One more set. There we go. I mean, well, that was half of the set. Just gotta do the other leg now. Breathe. Let's finish this. Damn, it's gonna take like, honestly, man, if I'm telling you exactly how I feel like today was the first day where I felt like I recovered from last Monday. Lifting weights, man, is a nervous system thing, man. That's why I think like I'm gonna get strong. If I just don't push too hard at first, I build up my skill at doing the reps without hurting myself. Wow. It's basics. All you need is barbell and some weights. One barbell and some weights. A squat rack would be nice. A bench press, a bench would be nice. You know, pull-ups, dips. I mean, that's about it, right? A barbell is all you really need. To feel like extreme. I haven't even gone down the rest of the other days. Last week, all I did was legs. I couldn't even pull myself together to do push and pull. I was so fatigued. I was like, oh my God, what is this? So doing the legs, man, I know it doesn't seem like it's a lot, but man, I'm not used to slinging weight. I'm just not. I can muster up a lot of strength and use leverage with my, you know, skeletal structure system. I mean, I have an amount of muscle that's good enough to be able to do that, but I'm not slung weight. So this is a new skill. It's serious neurological work. I'm telling you, if you're not much of a weightlifter, get yourself a barbell. I know it's an investment, but once you get this piece of equipment, you get a squat rack would be nice, but really you can do a lot of damage with the barbell. Squat rack would really be nice. You could build one. Squat rack, I don't think is too hard. The barbell, I think, is kind of like the piece of equipment. You know, I got lucky. I found this whole set off of Craigslist. So. All right, let's just finish this last set. Just get it over with. Call it quits. Yeah. I definitely feel like my right leg is the weaker leg. All right, well, that's the end of that. I guess I'm done now. Yeah. Dead anarchist. Bro, I've told you this before. I'm 6'5" and 3/4. I'm almost 6'6". I'm 6'5" now. That's great. That's a good workout. I definitely feel this way more in my lats than I feel in my abs. It might be because I have very abnormally long arms. That might be why. Alright, well. You did a little something? Oh man. What's up? Otter wheel. I believe it. Alright, y'all. 63 minutes. It's nice. It's my first day back in like a week, 2 weeks. I've kind of been on and off with live streaming for about 2 weeks now. But we're going back to doing it every single day. I just needed to work out my new workout routine. I was in a recovery phase, so I didn't really like. And honestly, like the workouts that I was hitting, just knocked me out, man. So look at that. We sling some weight today, got some new numbers on the board. So far, my PRs. Let's unplug this situation. Boom. So yeah, got some new numbers on the board today. My deadlift is at 135 up there. Pull-ups, my max ever was 12. I'm at 8 now. Push-ups, I was able to do 500 in one unbroken set. 59 seconds for dead hang off of these motherfuckers. They like rotate and shit. Bench 135. Yep, I have not tested my bench. That's what Wednesday is going to be about. Dips, bench, overhead press. This is my workout routine. Monday is legs. Wednesday is pull, push, and Friday is pull. But today, in dips, I did 10 dips. So these are like my numbers. I don't know. I've definitely beaten some of these numbers before. I don't recall what they were, and I never really cared. But they're in a journal somewhere, maybe. But squat today, haha! We did 205 pounds today off the squat. We did three of those. That's good. So, good stuff today, good stuff. We did some numbers. They're not really high. They're not like the highest numbers in the world, but we did them, and it's a start. So, 65 minutes in. Yeah, this is the end of my live stream today, so I'm gonna get off, and it's good to be back. See y'all later.